This is the Mule Yard here in Alamo Heights, home of the Alamo Heights baseball team and one of the best pitchers in the state of Texas in Forrest Whitley. Whitley's already a commit to Florida State University, and he could be drafted in June's Major League Baseball draft, but Whitley would much rather spend his June in Austin trying to lead his Mules to a state championship.
My pitchability and my ableness to locate my pitches and, kind of move in and out. And I think when I was younger, I wasn't able to throw as hard as I am now. So I had time to develop my off-speed pitches. And now that the fastball came along, it just kind of all fell in place.
Forrest, who got his name from his grandfather that served in the Air Force, is trying to win the first baseball title for a San Antonio team since 1981. His ERA is 0.3. In fact, he pitched a game this season in front of a few scouts, 60 to be exact.
Definitely some nerves there, but you tried not to think too much about it. I just got to go out there and focus on playing the game. We got an awesome student section, and I couldn't ask for a better 4 years, especially here in my senior year. It's been incredible.
We are huge Forrest fans.
You got the good ball.
The only thing that moved better than his fastball were the scouts' radar guns in unison. Jason Thompson is the Mules' second-year manager after spending 11 years at Brazosport.
He's got unbelievable tools. 6'7", 220 plus. That doesn't just show up every single day. Coupled with that, the fact that he's been clocked as high as 97 miles an hour, that doesn't show up every single day. And maybe the funnest part for me to watch over the last couple of years has been watching his mental game grow. He's gone from being an extremely talented kid that throws to being an extremely talented pitcher. He's worked very, very hard at that. He's put a lot of time in. He's done a lot of things on his own to get himself to that point, and it's really, really fun to watch him throw.
On March 24th, Whitley was one hit short of throwing a perfect game in a 4-0 win over Kerrville-Tivy. He struck out 10 batters and threw only 88 pitches. With so many scouts in attendance, some players not under the spotlight might be jealous, but Thompson says there was no animosity among anyone.
Talked to our kids about the fact that there were going to be a lot of people around. Interestingly, probably the guy most uncomfortable with the conversation in the room was Forrest. I think Forrest has a great balance of confidence and humility at the same time. But we just try to talk to our kids and explain to them, look, this is what's going to come, and you can look at it as, why aren't they here looking at me? Or you can look at it as this is a great opportunity for me and a great opportunity for us. And I think our kids have embraced that.
The Mules have never made the state semifinals and actually missed the playoffs 2 years ago. With a tough region that includes Corpus Christi, Cal Allen, and Georgetown, among others, Thompson says Whitley will be a big factor in whether they can get to Austin.
He's unique in and to himself. He understands what he's doing. He has his own processes that he works through, and he doesn't get caught up trying to be anybody else, and I think that's part of what makes him great.
Pitching is obviously our huge strength, but we got to put runs on the board. You got to put runs on the board to win games, so that's going to be our biggest thing.
While he might be a Seminole next year,
I just really like the atmosphere there. I think everything about the university to the baseball program to the coaching staff, everything just kind of fell in place, and it was the right fit for me.
He might also get drafted in June's Major League Baseball draft.
Money will play a huge part in my decision, but also the organization, how they treat their pitchers and everything, and the reputation of the organization and how they treat their prospects is going to be a big part in it.
Either way, Thompson says Whitley has a bright future.
He's been one of the hardest working kids I've ever been around. He knows what he's doing. He knows his body. He knows his mechanics. He knows those things better than most high school pitchers anywhere. So it's been an absolute blast to be around him. He can do some unbelievable things. So I think the scouts got it right on this one.
From the Mule Yard in Alamo Heights, Greg Sherman, High School Spotlight.